would you go Obamacare it?
Yeah, dude, I got Anthem. It's garbage.
Yeah.
Dude, so I need to get this physical, and when you get healthcare, like, they send you the card, and it says, like, this is your primary care physician, right? So I, like, call the number to set up, like, a physical, and they're like, you've reached the Los Angeles LGBTQIA Wellness Center. I was like, oh, that's cool. And I was like, wait. And I hung up. And I was like, wait a second. Hold on. Because then, like, part of me is like, I have no problem with going to a doctor there. But then I'm like, here's how dumb I am. I was like, do you have to be gay to go to this doctor's office?
I don't think that's a dumb question.
That's the one they assigned for me, and I was like, I don't want to go to the clinic if I'm like, obviously, I'm wearing a Metallica baseball shirt right now that I found at fucking basically a dumpster. Like, and then I was legitimately like, am I allowed to go here? And then, like, 'cause I didn't want to, like, if that place is for specific purposes,
yeah, you're not any of those.
I don't need to go. I'm none of the things.
You don't. I mean, I feel like if anything, you can be like, I'm a little Q.
Sure, everyone's a little Q.
Yeah,
everyone. gender's a spectrum. But I just remember sitting there and so finally I called back, and I was like, fuck this. Like, if that's what they assigned to me, that's what they assigned to me.
Sure.
I don't care.
Yeah. Actually,
so I call them, and then they were like asking me all these questions about, like, obviously, like, they're like, do you wish to disclose, like, your sexual orientation? I was like, I'm straight. And then they were like, okay. And I was like, and then at one point I was like, this is the number that they gave me, the doctor. I addressed it. I was like,
hey, I'm not trying to, like, sneak in.
I was like, I don't know what you think my prerogative is. I know. Yeah. I don't blame them for being distrustful. White dudes aren't to really be trusted nowadays, but especially ones trying to go to an LGBTQIA health and wellness center.
Right, wearing a dumpster Metallica shirt
that quite literally says, hit them all on the back. I wasn't trying to go there.
Yeah.
So, but no, they kind of just seemed like they didn't care. And I was like, well, this is, like, you should care. Like, I kind of would prefer it if they told me I couldn't go there. Because then I'd be like, oh, yeah.
Well, you got name. You have a name. You know what I mean? It's like if you went to the NAACP and you're like, I'm just here to be a part of it. I just want to be a part.
Yeah,
like, no, buddy, you can't.
Yeah,
you look the wrong way.
Did you see that video making the rounds of, like, there's this lady yelling at, like, white students for going in, like, a multicultural center?
No.
Dude, it's a thing. It's like that's weird. I was like, there's this lady, she was a black lady, and it's like someone was filming, like, at a college campus, and it was like a newly open multicultural arts center.
Yeah.
Multicultural center. Student center. Basically, which, by the way, dude, if you're in college and you go to, like, the student center, for what? Like, what is that place?
At IPFW, we had a Pizza Hut in the student center. So.
No, dude, I'm talking about, like, this is literally, like, a couple, they're almost like offices.
Oh.
Yeah. There's no Pizza Hut.
What is it? It's a multicultural. You're supposed to have, like, multicultural meetings in the offices?
I guess.
Okay, yeah.
Dude, people are so boring now. Like, dude, how fucking crazy is it that people who are, like, 20 now, who are like, what's my idea of fun? I need to set up a special meeting at the student center today so that we can all talk about proper use of a condom at parties. Like, dude. Get a life.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's
how old are you?
That's a part of growing up, though, is the discovery. It's somebody tells you that you have some responsibility.
Yeah.
And then you kind of live up to the responsibility, and then you realize it's bullshit.
Yeah, it's all bullshit. But I guess I don't understand why it seems like people are very eager to grow up now.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're very eager
to
be seen as adults, and that's like weird, right? Because that's like the whole trope of life, right? Is that people are trying to hold on to their youth. They want to stay young. They don't want to be grown-ups. I don't want to be. I'm talking about my generation.
No, but when you're a kid, you want to be an adult.
No, I'm talking about college kids.
Yeah, I think even you do want to be. I think your teachers, I hate this word, but they empower you to feel like your opinion matters.
Yeah,
that's what college is.
That's part of the problem. That's for
college,
sure the problem.
They're like, you're a critical thinker. You can think for yourself. you're a smart person.
No, you can't.
And then you think, and you're
most of these people shouldn't.
Right, exactly. They tell you, I think they should tell you, like, you might have worthwhile ideas, but most likely not. But there's
most
a chance
likely,
you might. Yeah.
most likely you're going to invent a new type of toilet.
Right.
But, you know, actually, that would actually be a pretty profound thing. That would actually help the world a lot. I'd take that back.
Yeah,
you would be Bill Gates.
That's the pinnacle.
That's precisely what he did.
Right. Sanitation is like the biggest problem in the world. If you did solve that.
Yeah. The guy we just talked about, he fixed all the world's problems.
Right.
I'm talking more about, you know, you're at college and you're having this meeting like, guys, your political voice matters. Like, raise up, stand, make your voice heard. And then there's Trevor in the back who's leaving like, all lives matter. And you're like, fuck, man. Yeah. Like, come on, dude.
You wanna so praise him for her speaking his truth, but at the same time, you're like, your truth's bad,
dude. Yeah, that's the funny thing. Do you think that's happened at like a college campus where they're having like you go to this American history class and the teachers, because you know, college professors, they're really good performers. You know, high school's like, it's like high school theater. It's the same. The teachers, they don't give it. They're terrible. They might as well be gone.
My teachers were, I mean, I had a couple good ones, but my teachers were, that's some doggy doo-doo teachers.
The reality is that most people only have a couple teachers who actually make an impact, right? But college, some of these cats are going out there like their lives depend on it. Dude, I had American history professors who were out there giving. Dude, I had an American history professor cried one time during a speech.
Whoa.
Talking about Abraham Lincoln. And I was like, dude, not to be a dick, but you're white. Shut up. Yeah. Like, you don't even feel this on like a primal level.
Just
you know what I mean? Like,
tears.
you're literally, it was gross. It was gross.
Thinking about the injustice. Like,
thinking about the injustice.
Relax,
like, listen,
buddy.
I think it's, I hope that doesn't make me an asshole. I think it's bad too, but also like, you know, crocodile. I just didn't believe him.
Dude.
I didn't believe him because I was like, dude, your whole life's been so easy probably. Right. Anyway, this, you know.
We feel you, dude.
Dude, if you're at the campus, if you hang out at the student center, which is basically, the student center is the place where the college sanctions that kids are allowed to hang out, which literally inherently by its existence makes it the least cool place that you could hang out.
Yeah, it's dork central. It's dork central. I'm thinking about it now, what my college campus was.
Yeah.
Because the college I went to was like a phony college. It was a glorified community college, right? Because there were like on campus like dorms, but they were apartments.
Yeah.
So it's like it's a commuter school, is what it is. So the people that hung out in the college, that hung out in the student center were people that were like, whoa, the college experience.
Yeah.
And it's like, you go to IPFW.
The most sheltered people you'll ever meet.
It's like, yeah, it's a mix of like sheltered and they're like, whoa, college is rad. And I'm like, guys, this isn't a real school. This is fake.
Yeah, they're riding a skateboard, listening to Sum 41, eating a Papa John's pizza. Which, look, dude, hold on.
But debating ideas. Debating ideas. What do you got on Papa John's? Or no, Sum 41?
Dude. Papa's not going down without a fight.
What? What are you talking about?
That motherfucker's out there, dude. Are you seeing his press tour?
Maybe. What are you talking about? I've seen some. I mean, I saw him on
podcasts. He's doing all these interviews talking about it.
I don't want to. I'm pro. Okay, you know, while we're here, we had an episode where we kind of disparaged Papa John, but I will say I was right because what I said was he used the N-word in the context of using it as an example or saying the word as the word, and not saying. So that I was totally right because he does explain this. But having heard this man explain himself, he seems like a really good guy.
He seems credible, and I that seems crazy. I know what you want to think. You're like, Zach. Imagine how crazy do you have to be where you think that telling people you ate 40 pizzas would make you more believable.
The thing, okay,
you know,
let me stand up. For Papa.
I'm pro Papa. Let me be clear about this. I'm not pro saying what he said.
No,
but let's hear the tape. All right. If there's a tape, let's hear it. Yeah. Let's hear the tape.
Well, I think we all know we know what happened.
I care more about this than the presidential election.
Who cares about the presidential election? It's whatever.
We're talking about Papa.
Papa.
The true God.
Papa for prez, dude.
Dude, for real.
I think, okay, what I realized was, like, this man is, like, the 30 pizzas in 40 days or whatever, he just kind of was frantically speaking. This is a man who started a business from nothing and made it, like, a $50 million company.
Dude. Almost like $1 billion.
Was it almost $1 billion?
Dude, he's rich.
Well, point being, I think it wasn't about the money for him. He was just so proud of his pizza. And even on the H3 podcast, okay, this was the moment. I don't want to get too into it, but there's a different podcast, a less successful podcast, where they had Papa on.
Way less
successful. And they had Papa on, and they had a bunch of pizzas, and they were kind of like sampling the pizzas and looking at the pizzas and inspecting them.
Yeah.
And the host of the show folds the pizza in half and kind of eats it like a calzone. And then Papa says, "Oh, give me a bite of that." And he takes a bite, and he starts eating off the side of the folded pizza. Yeah. And then the other guy takes it back, and he takes a bite. And then Papa asks for another bite of this folded pizza. And I'm like, this guy is real. Just the guy.
Yeah, he's real.
There's no pretense.
No, there's not at all. He has no problem.
He's Lady in the Tramping a folded.
With a stranger.
Like, chicken bacon ranch pizza.
Yeah, because he just wants to know. He's like, wait a minute. I've never tested a pizza like this.
He's just
never did it.
He's just I watched him and I was like, oh, this is a guy that real down to earth, just loves pizza and likes a good hang.
Yeah,
I love Papa Shatner, dude. I love this guy.
Schnotter?
It's like Schnotter. It's something.
Schnotter. I think it's Schnotter.
I don't like his last name, but I love him. I think he's an awesome dude.
I don't.
Free Papa, dude.
I just want to hear the tape. I really do. Here's the thing. His whole thing is like he's set up. He's like as a conspiracy. Which, by the way, that's how you know you've really made it in 2020 when you got your own conspiracy theory. Papa's like, I was set up. He's like, this is bullshit.
Yeah,
there's a whole team. Though. There was a crisis, dude. I was thinking about this, man. What we would really be good at? We should start a crisis management firm.
You think how would we be good? How are we gonna help?
Here's how.
Okay.
Subvert we've seen all the strategies that have failed, right?
Okay.
Apologies always fail.
Admitting guilt.
Don't ever admit, that would be rule number 1 of our practice. It's like, we've said this before, but we're not real attorneys. We're a crisis management council.
Yeah.
But we do basically offer legal advice.
Yeah.
Number 1, never admit guilt.
No.
Ever.
You did nothing wrong.
Never admit to it. And if they do say that you did it, just twist it around.
Yeah.
Find a way to twist the words to point blame onto someone who's lower than you on a totem pole.
It's the best defense is nothing but offense, dude.
Yeah.
It's
blast him.
If someone comes at you with negativity and energy and blaming you, flip it. Turn it against someone else, because if you come out indignant, people don't know how to react. Because if you're frustrated, they're like, well, I was expecting it. They don't know how to rebuttal it.
They've prepared a dialogue in their head. Right. So if you just flip that dialogue, then what's left to stand on? And we're not talking about any specific case, but I'm just saying, if you find yourself in a Papa John type scenario, hopefully not. I think that we could be good at helping guide people out of the darkness a little bit.
And if you can't redirect that aggression and the wrongdoing, if you can't redirect the blame, own the mistake.
What if you were running Papa John's team right now, his crisis management team? What would your strategy be?
With the current state at what it's at?
The current state.
So at this point, I'm actually defending Papa John. I'm actually defending Papa John's.
You're leading his efforts. You're not even really defending him. You're guiding him on how to. What should he say? What is his stance? What is his path forward?
Here's what you do. You go on this tour. You disparage the shit out of Papa John's. Bring the stock down.
Name names.
He's naming names for sure.
Good.
Name names, but then also what you really have to do, and he doesn't like this because he doesn't wanna fuck with the franchisees, right?
Yeah.
He's a man of the people. He loves his franchisees. He doesn't want to ruin their business. But Papa, what you got to do is you got to disparage Papa John's, disparage the quality, disparage the business.
What a movie.
You bring the stock down to the point where it's cheap enough where you can buy it all back. You buy it all back, and then you reestablish the quality.
That's a really good plan. And except here's the flaw. Yes, he would have to he he's really got to believe in himself, and I think he does. He's done this once.
I believe in him.
He's built this company once.
Yeah.
He can do it again.
With more business savvy
so
now.
You're right. Disparage them. Find dirt on these other people. Find dirt on the board members. Find out... Dude, half of them voted for Trump. Leak that shit. Boom. Yeah. Half of them are gone. They're out.
Well, he did too, probably.
Listen, he's a millionaire from Kentucky. Yeah. Does he say the N-word and vote for Trump? Yeah, probably. Okay? I'm not going to sugarcoat this for you people. But I just want to hear the tape. It seems very... Anytime there's a tape, forgive me, but if you have it and you're like refusing to release it, then I don't believe
he doesn't have the tape.
No, he says there is a tape, and the Papa John's people own it, and they will not release it because it exonerates him. That's his claim.
Mm-hmm. But that's what he says, but then also he does admit to saying the N-word on the tape.
Yeah,
so.
Listen.
What I'm telling you,
I just want to hear it. I really just want to hear it.
I would love to hear it, but what I think... what I would do if I were him is I would sink the ship. I would go full Mitt Romney on it. Yeah. Just scrap it for parts and then buy it back.
Yeah,
that's what I would do.
You're right. Just like that Camaro, dude. Just like the one he found.
Yep.
I think you're right. He's got to lower the stock, man. Can you imagine trying to dismantle the business that you built into this billion-dollar empire? Oh, dude. Now you have to go tarnish it.
We're like the most spiteful dudes ever.
No, we could do it.
We would do it.
But he probably feels things. And he's like, I don't want to. It would be tough, is all I'm saying. You know, Papa, I think there's a way out of the woods for him. I think he's so far low on the totem pole of canceled celebrities.
Dude, I fell in love with him. I watched that podcast. H3 podcast is way more successful than us.
Yeah.
I watched that podcast, and I fell in love with the man. I was like... I would never hang out with the guy. I mean, we just probably wouldn't have that much in common.
I think we'd have more in common than you think.
Well, I use different racial slurs.
Yeah. It's not even the main one, John. Come on. No. Yeah. I don't know. I think anyone would have a good time. Because here's the thing. He gave that whole greasy-faced interview.
They made him look greasy.
They really did. Yeah. And that was the thing. That first interview, you saw that now famous image of Papa John,
just
like all sweaty.
Face, yeah.
Dude, that's shitty local news.
Lighting.
Cameras and lighting.
Yeah, I know.
Really, they fucked him. And I remember looking at that dude and being like, man, we used to do that shit all the time.
Really? When you try
to
make someone look?
No, not by intent. But just by not knowing what the fuck you're doing. Dude, people who... No offense, man. The camera crews at a local TV news station, one step above public access. Okay,
right. So they one step above just a couple guys at the library.
And that's the power of cinematography, right? Is that you literally have the ability to make a guy look like he's an insane, pimple-faced hate mongerer.
Right. That's what it was.
And he comes out here, he's got all these charts. He's like, I've seen the data. And the other thing, too, is he's kind of shooting himself in the foot. He's like, well, the quality's really gone down. Well, that wasn't the issue, John. All right? Like, you can't make that your main point. Like...
He's concerned about the pizza, man.
He really is. Yeah. Too much. To a fault, some would say.
That is one thing I noticed is, like, that man... I wish I had a passion for anything like that guy had a passion for pizza.
I know. I don't care about anything. Like, the way that he cares about it.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. I watched these Alex Honnold videos. The guy, that's what we was watching. Everyone knows Alex Honnold.
I don't know who this is.
Alex Honnold, it was in a movie. He's a free solo. He's a rock climber. Okay.
Yeah, no one knows who he is.
Dude, he was okay. Best documentary last year. Free solo.
Free solo
won the award. It's
him.
It's him.
Okay, that's fair. People know the doc, though. They don't know him.
All right. Dude, I can't believe it. We're on Joe Rogan. We were watching it. I love listening to this guy talk. He calms me down because all he does is rock climb. He doesn't care about anything. He scaled El Capitan in Yosemite without a harness or anything. Just
it's fucking crazy.
Climb the bitch. And the way he talks... I envy him so much because you listen to him and there's a complete lack of concern about bullshit.
Yeah, it's just not even on his radar.
His brain is just empty.
Is that a good thing though?
He seems so at peace all the time.
What's that? Isn't there kind of a saying about this? Isn't there an old prophecy about this? Is that like the more you know,
what, ignorance is bliss?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, essentially. But also the flip side of that, just the more you know.
Yeah. I think
the worse it goes down. I mean,
I think it was what it really is his he has so much focus on one specific thing, and he just doesn't concern himself with anything else. When you hear him talk, you could listen. I could hear him talk about cleaning a dish, and it would be fascinating.
It would be interesting.
Yeah,
just because it comes from a perspective of a guy who's so pure.
Yes,
there's some quote out there. It's something that's like, "Truth is bliss until it makes you miserable." It's a quote. This is the quote. I forget who it's from.
Okay.
It says, "The truth will set you free, but first it'll make you miserable."
Oh.
Somebody
explain that.
Smart said that.
What's that mean to you?
What I'm saying is you're talking about this guy who seemingly only thinks about rocks and stalagmites and cave things of that nature.
Yeah.
If he's seeking, what's his truth, For him, his truth is just, he's like, there's a rock, I climb it.
Yeah.
It's up there, and then I come back down.
It's not that complicated.
It's not.
That's what I love about it.
That's what I'm saying. But he's got to have his own demons. The truth, his truth is, I set a goal for myself, I reach it, and I come back. That's his truth.
Right.
So doing that frees him, but in the process probably makes him miserable because he's probably failing a lot more than he's achieving.
Yeah, you can't win.
I don't know. I've never rock climbed. I have no interest in doing that. I did it once when we were in like 6th grade. They took us to the sports plaza place, and I watched a kid fall off, and he hit his head. And it was, I laughed. But it was fucked up. And ever since then, I was like, this is not. They carted him out. They brought a little ambulance.
Oh, damn.
No, he's fine. He's fine.
Okay.
He probably ended up,
A little concussed. Little CTE. Never. Little CTE. Never hurt anyone.
Yeah, poor Junior.
See, I couldn't do it. Hurt my hands, man.
Yeah.
I made my fingers sting. So I was over it.
Yeah, I hated that, dude, going up there. And also, you can't be the fat kid who's rock climbing. That sucks. When you're at the rock, when you're rock climbing as a kid, and then it's the fat kid, and you're like, everyone's like, oh, here we go. And it's like, you just wanted to stay home. Because it would have just been easier, right? If you just stayed at home and avoided if you just took the experience out of your arsenal.
Yeah.
Would it really have changed that much?
Would it made you? But the thing is, people would argue that it made you better.
You can argue that it made you better.
For the
maybe
struggle
it made you
and
bitter.
Embarrassment.
Maybe it made you bitter.
True.
Maybe it reinforced beliefs.
Right.
This is a dark tangent. I could just go on.
Well, okay. I think as a fat kid, most embarrassing days for gym were I couldn't. Okay. Not only I couldn't do a pull up. Not only could I not do a pull up, I couldn't do the hang. Okay, I couldn't do this hang.
Yeah.
I couldn't even hang from my hands.
Who could, dude?
Could you
They
do
made
that?
us, no. They made us do that in like 6. I was like, what? Do you think we're on like the prison yard? Like, who can fucking do this? Like, we're in 6th grade.
Dude, all the kids could but me, man.
That's because they all weighed nothing.
Yeah,
Dude, fuck that. Dude, you know what? Fuck all those kids. Because they're like, oh, we grew up, we didn't eat fast food. Like, fuck you people, man. You're weird. Thomas Gerbis.
No. Yeah, no, I don't want to call him out because I have friends that watch the show from like elementary school.
I don't have any friends from elementary school. Yeah, I do. But man, I hated. Dude, Jim, it's funny how Jim literally taught you no skills. Like it was the Jim's supposed to be like, we're going to teach you how to get fit, get active. Right. No, you're going to teach me how to roll around on this little weird cart thing.
The weird cart. Oh.
Do you have the little square cart with the 4 wheels?
Yeah, you played like some sort of like dodgeball with it or something.
Yeah, anything. No one really knew what they were for. The gym teacher was drunk, so they just like throw them out there.
Yeah, you just wheel around.
And every kid would run out there and just break all their fingers.
Yeah, like smash your fingers in between them. Yeah, no, I think the idea was to teach you how to develop exercise into a habitual routine.
You think so?
I think it was.
I think it was about learning how to deal with adults who had drinking problems.
You think so?
That's what it was like. Yeah, okay. Literally gym class was like everyone just showed up and like just throw a bunch like 7 basketballs out there. Like, all right,
Dude,
and you're like, what do you even do?
I had a different PE teacher because my PE teacher...
You called it PE, which means that that's real. Gym is like bullshit.
It was gym. Okay.
PE.
It was PE in high school. It was gym in elementary school. And I think about my element... Because you think about it now, and I'm like, man, my teacher was as old as I am now. And I think about the way he acted and stuff, and you put yourself in that position, you realize, oh, my gym teacher had demons, dude.
Yeah.
He had like the stuff he would say to us.
Yeah.
I remember one time he divided up teams, and then this was the big fuck up. Every class did this. Every class, somebody made this fuck up, right? It was par for the course. So he would divide up the teams. Somebody would say, these teams aren't fair.
Oh, yeah, every time.
Dude.
Every time. The biggest bitch in your class would always be like, these teams aren't fair. Dude, who cares? Dude. Who cares about this game? We're playing volleyball. Like, none of us are...
Well, no, here's the thing. His thing... Dude, this cat is
I just wish she would pick us...
Just be nice.
It's not that she's not nice. She just can't make up her mind. It's either on the ground or up here.
Yeah, just... Okay, so he would do this thing where and then I always knew it was coming. Someone sounds like, these aren't fair. I'm like, oh boy, Mr. Buller's about to be, and he would do this thing. He'd be like, oh, he'd be like, and then he would do about 15 minutes on life's not fair and Jesus.
Oh, really?
Jesus dying for our sins. Was that fair?
Whoa.
Yeah,
whoa. Oh, actually, I did hear that a lot.
Christian school, so
I did hear that a lot.
He's like,
up.
did Jesus say this isn't fair? Dying on the cross? I'm like, okay.
Here's another one. He's like, who didn't complain this much? Our Lord and Savior. As he was being whipped and nailed to a cross, allegedly.
Right.
But, yeah, that happened a lot in our gym. Dude, my gym teacher was... That's fucked up that your gym teacher is out there. He's like your age telling kids about the flames of hell.
Yeah, dude. Dude, half the shit they said at my school was about the flames of hell.
Yeah.
It was like, it would always circle around to like, don't have sex in the flames of hell.
Yeah, do these pull-ups. You want to be in the prison yard of hell?
Yeah, dude.
Fucking around with Satan, who's a ripped neo-Nazi. That's Satan. That's who Satan's Edward Norton from American History X. Yeah, that's Satan. He's just down there like powerlifting.
Yeah.
What's up, pussies? Dude, my gym teacher, her name was Miss Winter. She was nuts. Dude, she was this old, like, weird lesbian. She had this black hair. And she had this weird obsession with manatees. And she had this whole thing, like, we couldn't really run. It was crazy. You weren't allowed to run until you got to the actual gym. It's like the hallways outside of the gym.
Sure, yeah.
It would have all these fucking signs that say, like, no wake zone. And it have pictures of manatees. It was like... Don't run too fast or all these manatees will die.
Oh.
Like it was like she was like manatees die every year because boats, their motors hit them. And I was like, well, dude, manatees are stupid. Like, why would you? I mean, it's loud. They're fucking everywhere. And I don't convince. Yeah, that was a joke. But
no. I mean, I think what your point
it was
is
weird.
That you're like, if all the manatees were gone. I'm still chilling.
Yeah, dude. No, I don't want to be a dick. But, dude, like, real talk, if all of the polar bears were gone tomorrow, like, the world would be a worse place. But it also, like there would be no noticeable difference.
I've never even seen a polar bear.
Are they even real?
Keep a couple in captivity and then just let the poles melt.
This is such a joke, dude. If you think this is serious... You're stupid.
I mean, there's like an element of truth in it. The
there
fact
is
that
an element of truth.
If there were no more polar bears, you wouldn't notice.
No one wants to say that. No one wants to say that. But that's not. It's not a sound argument because you could say the same argument about any. You could make that about a group of people.
Yeah, which we're not gonna.
Bleep that out. That was not what I meant. Either
Chileans, dude. If you never saw another Chilean, would you notice?
You're like, are they even real?
Is there
any other countries? None of this is real. This is the Videodrome, buddy.
Have you ever met someone from Chile?
No. Actually, can't confirm.
Who is this person that's in question? If they were Chilean.
I met a lot of people. I'm a friend of the Chilean people.
Yeah. Not as friendly as we are with our First Nations.
Yeah. Man.
Wait. What? Sorry. Did you have more?
No, she was this weird gym. Miss Winters, she did have these. Mm-hmm. She would have this thing. She had the manatee thing that was always weird. She's like, "Don't run around," which I always thought like part of it too. I was like, "Are you saying we're fat?" Like I didn't understand because manatees are fat. And no, dude, she got in trouble though. She ended up getting fired from the school because eventually there was this kid, I guess, with autism, and she would have this rule about drinking at the fountain. You only got 3 seconds of drinking.
Yeah, I remember that rule. Yeah.
Well, I guess this kid who was autistic was drinking at the fountain, and he was a thirsty little boy, and she, I guess, like slapped his hand, was like no, and like shamed him and told him to get off, and then later found out that the kid had autism.
Ooh.
So she got canned. She went down hard for that.
Because he's for the slap, or because she slapped an autistic boy?
Both.
That did 4 seconds at the water fountain.
I mean, one could be like, what is this? A prison camp? Like, what do you let kids drink water? Yeah,
and also just don't slap a child.
Yeah,
even if he didn't have autism, don't slap a kid.
God, can you imagine her that day? They were like, "Listen, the kid and I know this chick. I had her gym for 8 years.
What were your thoughts?
I bet they were like, "Hey, we need to let you know the kid that you slapped today. He was on the spectrum. He has autism." And she was like, "What the fuck is autism? What is he messed up?"
Okay.
And they'd be like, "Oh no, you're Miss Winters. This is actually very serious. The family's pressing charges. They've hired an attorney. The school's involved. You have to be on administrative leave. We can't pay you until this trial's done." She's like, "You saying he's? I didn't hit him."
You think this is how it went down?
This is how I think.
Knowing that lady?
Yeah. And then she's in court. She's like, "I don't understand what's happening." They're like, "This kid,
she can't comprehend why that.
What she doesn't
did was
know.
Wrong.
I don't think she knew.
Well, also that's weird too, because like we did get in trouble for drinking water, which is a basic human need.
You know what's crazy? Think about this. My grade school, you get in trouble for drinking too much water at the fountain. But when I went to lunch at cafeteria, our only option to drink was milk. Like, so first of all, you don't give us water at lunch. I had to pay extra. You had to pay $1 if you wanted a bottle of water at school.
Yeah.
But then what's there to do with water? I think I've thought about this conspiracy a lot, dude. I think there's I think there's shit in the milk.
Oh, for sure. Big milk. Because
why the fuck are they giving us all milk? Like, they can't do that now. Do schools now give kids milk?
See, we had the option.
The parents would riot. Kids would stab each other more than they already do.
It's got to be like almond milk or something, oat milk.
Dude, almond milk's even worse.
I don't know. I think, but we did too. We had our milk count, and then you could get OJ, skim milk, or regular milk, or chocolate milk. We had chocolate milk too.
Yeah,
but they pumped us full of that shit, man.
Milk is when did milk become so polarizing?
I don't know,
dude. Joaquin gave this speech talking about how we get this milk.
I can't. I don't want to talk about this.
Where are we at though? Because here's the thing: you tell me that I can't. Okay, the milk I get comes because a cow was like shot in the head in front of her kid. That sucks. And then it's like, okay, I'll drink almond milk. Well, no, almond milk uses like 5,000 gallons of water. Well, what milk? Just tell me the milk I'm allowed to buy. Like when?
I think the hot milk right now is oat milk, dude.
Oat milk is the hot thing? Mm-hmm. God, what is the irony that milk, traditionally known as the most boring drink, is now the most polarizing drink of the nation?
Yeah.
Quite so. People have stronger feelings about milk. Yeah. Dude, people have stronger feelings about milk than they do about alcohol.
Whoa. Yeah, you're not wrong.
People will shove any alcohol down their body. They'll give me a White Claw. They don't care. Give me a Four Loko. Stop my heart.
Yeah.
But milk, whole milk. What is this? The 50s?
Yeah, I'll drink
punishing your kid.
Yeah, dude. I'll take an order from the milkman.
Why would I wish? Do they still got milkman somewhere?
No.
Come on, dude's got to be a rich neighborhood got a little milkman.
No,
they probably don't. Nobody likes milk anymore. I still like milk.
Oh, dude, you know what I think? Oh, man. Just one more thing on milk.
I will make the rest of this podcast about milk.
Really?
If you wanted to. Yeah, we are the gods.
All right. I want to talk about...
We don't have any research on what these people want.
I want to talk about the my Korean day spa experience. I don't have a whole lot on it, but it was definitely...
You went to a Korean day spa. Yeah. Why?
Because I wanted to relax, man.
That's what it was?
Yeah, it's like $30. Everyone told me the spa was really great, and
for like a massage?
No, I just came to hang out.
Okay.
Basically...
Bro, I just thought you went and got a massage. You just went to go hang out with some people.
I don't want people touching me, so I've never had a massage. I just don't
I've
like
had one.
People. How was it?
It's weird, but you get over the weird part, and then you're like,
Okay.
You gotta have someone hot giving you a massage.
I
don't care if
don't want someone hot. I want a big, strong man giving me a massage.
Yeah.
I want like a
You want a
hot
hunk.
lady.
You want a hunk.
I not even necessarily. I don't even want him to be cute.
You said he was big and strong.
I want him big and strong, but
you
I
got
don't
some
want him
Lenny
to be...
looking guy out there with a fucked up face giving you a massage.
Sure, yeah.
That's fair.
Strong arms, like strong. I don't want there to be like any sexual tension. I don't want to be like turned on by.
No, dude, this isn't. You're not Robert Kraft going to some fucking.
No, but I feel
shady massage parlor in Jupiter,
Okay.
Florida, bro. We're talking about the license.
Sure, but I feel like I don't want to. I think the first time I get massaged, some lady's rubbing me down, caressing me down, dude. It's entirely possible. I'm not used to this, so for me, my body's like, hey, it's game time, buddy. I just don't want to. I want it to be completely
Neutral.
void of any sexual thoughts or anything.
Well, then you can request a man.
I would.
That's interesting because I've actually only had one massage and it was from a man, so I don't know. I guess I don't know that. I don't care though. I just want it to be hot because you don't want a gross person touching your body.
I'm fine with it as long as they're like,
my body's disgusting.
Hygienic,
like
you know?
This hot person should have to be subject to my body. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa, okay.
No, I'm.
Yeah, I want someone that's gonna like just. I want a true mercenary who's gonna come in and be like, I don't care what the back is, but I'm gonna do my job and get out.
Yeah, that's what I want too.
Yeah.
I'm joking. I just want someone to. You want a hot person giving you a massage. I'm not cool with a hunk.
Okay.
But you didn't get a massage. You went to a Korean day spa, which
I just
God
wanted to, like,
knows.
hang out in the saunas and play around.
What does that mean? Dude,
Okay.
You're really like the more you say about it.
Okay, I just wanted. I like hot tubs. I like saunas. They got like a little pool place on the roof. They got a bunch of different. You can lay in a bunch of clay beads. Never done that.
What?
Probably won't do it again. But it's something
Clay
you can
beads.
do.
What?
They have all these beads. You just lay in a pile of beads, and it's super hot, and you close your eyes for a while.
Are you like naked?
No, not in that one.
Or is your dick touching the beads?
No, because that's on the top floor, and that's co-ed, so you have to wear this like culty.
Oh wait, there's people around
Jonestown uniform. Yeah.
I see. This would really throw me off. I can't interact with other people.
So the third floor is all Korean women, and then like a couple men and white women. But for the most part, the third floor where it's co-ed, there's like a restaurant, and there's a couple like they're novelty saunas. There's like a clay one, a salt one, an ice one.
What is this? The Grand Budapest Hotel? What is this place?
Basically,
You got all these floors?
Dude, it's very surreal. It's very surreal when you go in. So that floor is just kind of gimmicky for me. But I was on the bottom floor. That was where I realized that I'm insecure about my body and being naked. I didn't realize that I started like walking around naked and getting in hot tubs and getting in saunas and
in front of other dudes.
Lots of other men. And it was something that I didn't think I had that, but I was doing it, and I'm like, for the first like 10, 15 minutes, I was so uncomfortable.
Bro, like you don't even understand though that like this would not, I wouldn't even consider, I would never even Google a Korean day spa.
Why not?
Because I'm not trying to go walk around naked in front of a bunch of other random people.
By the end, I kind of liked it. It was kind of fun. It was relaxing. It was good. It was what I expected.
I'm glad you had a good time.
But
I'm just saying it's not for me.
It was definitely weird.
Did you catch any dudes like staring at your dick?
I stared at everybody's dick. I looked at everyone's dick.
Well, yeah, I mean, how are you not?
I assume people looked at my dick. I'm scoping it out. Everyone's shaving their pubes, dude.
Yeah, well.
Do you shave your pubes?
I mean, you got to trim it.
I haven't cut any hair on my pubes in like 13 years, dude.
That's disgusting.
Apparently, because I'm looking around and everyone's like super well kept. I'm like,
yeah, Manscaped. Every goddamn podcast you listen to now got tools to shave your beards. That's how big of a problem it was. That full-on marketing teams have to get dudes to shave their fucking bushes.
Yeah, no, not me. I don't listen, dude. So I'm full.
So you're full rocking your full bush at this place.
Yeah, and also I'm like,
how many of them are Korean?
Here's the thing.
All the workers are Korean, but none of the people are. Yeah.
No. Yeah. The workers are the workers. I don't want to get. the race of the workers doesn't matter. But
it's a Korean day spa. There's nothing wrong about. I'm just saying, like, is this? You say Korean day spa? Is it a day spa run by Koreans or is it a day spa for Koreans?
I think there is
in Koreatown.
There's a type of day spa that is uniquely Korean, and you know what that means? That means naked dudes on one floor, naked chicks on another floor. Don't you dare wear a bathing suit. That's what it means. That's what.
So you knew this going in?
I did. Yes, because I read the website and they say that. They're like, "Hey, take your goddamn clothes off." It's pretty specific about that.
I would like to see how they worded on the website.
They didn't say GD because Koreans are very Christian people. But anyway, so didn't get the memo about shaved pubes. It was like me and one other dude with the full bush, and then also, like an eclectic. What I'll say, because it was seriously different races, every different race, every multicultural.
Yeah, it's a multicultural student center,
dude. Doesn't matter what your race is. You may got a little dick, you may got a big dick. It doesn't matter your race. Some guys got big dicks. Some guys got little dicks. That's what I noticed. I'm like, this is crazy. Because you think like, black dude's got huge dicks. Well, there's a black dude with a little tiny dick. There's an Asian dude with a giant dick.
Yeah, you see the dicks of the world at the Korean day spa.
It is crazy.
That should be a poster.
You really
you could buy dicks of the world.
That's because sometimes.
How is that not a poster?
Yeah, man. It's a true like zoo.
So you were down for the experience. See, I would have way too much social anxiety.
Why? What would make you
I don't
nervous?
want anyone seeing my dick or my butts.
Yeah, at first I was kind of insecure about it. Then I was just like, well, this is what I got. And then there was someone with a smaller dick than me.
It's not about the size of one's dick. It's about being so like, I already feel like everyone's always watching me. I wouldn't be able to enjoy a spa experience because I would be so concerned with people looking. I'd feel like everyone was staring at me, even though I know they probably weren't. You're just going throughout your business. You're like, that's his dick. That's that. You just have to go. You're probably just going through scanning the dicks like it's like the Kroger self-checkout.
Yeah, basically.
It's like, beep. Okay, I got that one. Mm-hmm. Got that one. Here are all the dicks.
Right.
And in your mind, you just mentally power rank all the dicks.
I remember
and
them.
just kind of
remember the best dick I saw.
What seed you were at.
Right. I was low.
You were a low seed,
I was
right?
low.
I bet you were, because the people who are going to this Korean day
that's
spa,
probably what it is.
They're like, I got a big hammer.
Right.
I'm gonna go out here,
go show it off,
and lay in these clay beads.
Yeah.
Maybe pop on up to the second floor, the girls' side of the lake.
Yeah, dude. That's how to get your ass in prison, dude. Walking into
these places seem like such legal landmark, like minefields.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Okay, here's another thing. There was a child.
What?
In the day spa.
What?
Yeah, like a
That's
9-year-old
weird.
in the day spa. I was just like,
alone?
With
He just came on his own, wanted to see some dicks.
No, he brought his son. He had a 1-year-old.
Brought his kid. Yeah.
No, yeah, he was with his dad, but I was just like, what, dude?
Dude, that dad's creepy.
I think I'm a sex offender now.
Kid.
Yeah.
No, that's weird.
Yeah, it was weird, but
man,
no, it was a lot of. I recommend go to We Spa.
We Spa.
We Spa. Yeah, it was really awesome.
Google it. I want to see on their website how they phrase though.
Sure. Okay.
I want to read the exact. Because here's the thing. How do you can't legally. What if someone comes in there wearing a bathing suit? You gonna tell them to leave?
They won't let you in the hot tub. No bathing suits in the hot tub.
Why? Why does that have? How does adding layers cause more issues?
Because of like fabric and detergent and all that stuff. That's what it is.
Shut up.
Yeah.
The water's hot. It's full of salt or God knows what.
All right, you gotta entertain the people.
We Spa. Here's the thing, man. I'm trying to think about. Here's my experience at the Korean Day Spa. I walk in. I'm like, hey, I want to go to the co-ed floor. I'm not gonna be walking around. I can't do it. I'm too ashamed of my own body. My roles. Where do I go? They're like, all right, you go to floor 3. You go find the clay bead pool.
Yeah. You can hang out there for a while.
So I wear my bathing suit to the clay. But dude, wearing a bathing suit is like, unless you're like a hot person, dude, wearing a dude wearing a bathing suit, you look like an alcoholic.
What
like,
do you
unless
mean?
you're a hot guy, dude, if you're just like a fat guy in like swim trunks at the beach, I'm like,
board shorts?
Jesus. Yeah, like board shorts, like Ron John board shorts. I'm like, Jesus, dude. Go home to your family. Where's your family at?
Yeah.
Get your life
It is
together.
hard. Yeah,
And that's me, by the way. That's the thing. I hope people don't get... I say this mean shit sometimes, but it's directed at myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
I think
the hate's
fine.
inward inflected.
Yeah. I think you cover that every time you know what I mean. I think
I'm apologizing too much. I'm no better than Domino's. Here we go. General etiquette at the Wii Spa. Guests with health conditions should consult a physician. Blah. Please take off your shoes before entering the locker room area. Okay, so they're like.
I feel like this isn't it. I feel like this is.
Please refrain from making loud noises.
Maybe it's
I'm saying
before your service. Maybe
they can't tell you this. They can't tell you have to be naked.
There is something.
What is this fucking high school gym,
dude? There is something very specific where it's like you're gonna get naked. Enter our facilities in Los Angeles. Someone's gotta transport. You scan it. I'll entertain the people. Do you see anything about
the family-friendly Jim Jilbang and our rooftop? They're encouraging families to
They
come.
do, yeah. The top floor is a lot of families.
Dude, this is why Epstein was doing what he did. Because you got spas like this everywhere. It was like, pull your dick out. Bring your kids. We're all cool. No, dude.
Yeah.
No, this is the problem. I want everyone to be themselves and shine like the diamond you are. But, like, we can't be pulling our dicks out in front of our kids. I don't care what. I don't care how 2020 you are, man.
It felt wrong.
Kid who's walking around, no little boy, little Trevor's walking around having to look at all these hammers, and his head's all confused because he doesn't know what's going on. And
I don't know. I think it's just a cultural thing, man. Oh, here it is, though. A Korean spa is not for the modest. To enter the spa and sauna, what?
What an opening line.
What,
a
not for the
Korean
modest?
spa is not for the modest.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, if you've ever called a customer service line, this ain't for you.
Yeah.
Okay?
To enter the spa and sauna on the gender-segregated floors, we ask that no clothing be worn. Bathing suits are allowed in spas. Please shower.
Bathing suits are not allowed.
They're not allowed in spas. Please shower prior to entering spas. Most guests wrap themselves in a towel provided. So that's what they're trying to tell you. What do you mean?
Oh, well, it's saying just use a towel.
Bud, the towels they're washcloths. There's no towel that could wrap around.
Yeah.
The little boy, the 9-year-old, it couldn't even wrap around the 9-year-old.
Couldn't get around his.
Dude, it's a weird thing where there is this energy of like, show us your dick.
Yeah, that's what it seems like.
Yeah.
That's what it seems like. It seems like, hey, this is not literally, this is not for the modest.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's up, Wii Spa? Nice to meet you.
It is. It feels that way. It's definitely an experience. It's because obviously there is a level of intimacy that you gain with all these dudes when you're just kind of all got your dicks out, man.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of the reason a lot of people go.
Dude, can I Google something for you? Can I show you something?
Sure, please. I'll entertain the people. Where are you going with this? Korean spa footage? Prince Men's Spa, Santa Monica. Okay. All right. This is in West Hollywood.
This is the spa by my house.
Okay.
Let's go to their Yelp page. Prince's Men's Spa. I pass this all the time next to my house. First of all, hot start.
Okay.
It's a men's spa, which again, just kind of never seen anyone go in or out of this place. Looks like there's no photos, which I mean, I get that.
There's some photos,
dude.
This looks like a nice place.
What is this?
It's a spa, man.
No, dude, it's just like bathtubs.
It's a private spa. Ooh, that looks sketch.
That's the sign. That's what I'm saying. That's the sign I drive by all the time. I go by here now. I'm like looking at all these photos. I'm like, oh, it actually looks pretty nice.
Is that Cooper?
I think I can go out there and pull my dick out.
That's the thing, though. A Korean spa is so open, there's no funny business going on because everything's in plain sight. A place like Sugaring.
What is Sugaring? That's what I want to know, dude. That's thick.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's quite viscous, it looks like.
I'm sure.
Look at this. This is just a photo of coconut oil.
Yeah.
That's one of their photos.
I bet, what if you just go there? There's all these footage. These
dude, I want to go here.
Dude, these pictures are stock footage. These are stock footage.
They are. Yeah, look at this.
When you go in there, I'm sure it's all funny business, dude.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. It's got to be
business.
Nefarious activity.
Yeah.
Natural. What is Sugaring, though? Dude.
If you know, you know. If you don't know, you think
Google.
it's that.
I don't want to Google on your work. I think it's your work computer.
No, these got stickers all. It's not a work computer. I'm sure it's something legit. I'm sure you're going to be. It's not going to be code for getting sucked off by a boy.
Sugaring. That's what it should be. We should make.
I wish I didn't say being sucked off by a Chilean boy.
Yeah, dude. Be more.
Be more specific, so it's less offensive,
dude.
Sugaring
or sugar waxing or Persian waxing. Yeah, which by the way, that really says a lot right there. Is a method of hair removal that has been in use since 1900 BC. Jesus.
I'm sure if you go there, they don't have any of the right equipment because nobody's getting sugared at Prince.
Oh, people are getting sugared.
Yeah,
people are getting sugared. There's a lot of sugar daddies. There's a lot of sugar babies. That's all the photos, by the way. Just
sugar sons.
Sugar sons. I'm a sugar son. I'm a sugar boy. I think it's called a sugar boy. Like that. Is that what the Shia LaBeouf movie's about?
Yeah, I think so.
It's about him getting sugared at this Prince's men's spa. What are the reviews?
All right. Oh, there's only 36 of them.
I'm sorry, but I'm
sure it's.
I have to know now. I drive by this every single day.
There's got to be one disgruntled customer that actually wanted to get sugared and he got sucked off by a.
Here we go.
I can't keep saying.
Found
it's so
it.
offensive.
It is because is a funny thing to say, and they're also funny. Filipinos rule.
Horrible massage.
Horrible massage by Andy today. I paid for an hour full bottle. Andy grew up. I paid for an hour full
he
body
was
massage.
16. What am I supposed to do with that?
And only had half my body massaged. He forgot the front of my body, my arms, hands, neck, and shoulders. I asked him to finish, and he said he didn't have time because I asked him to massage my feet. Isn't that part of a full body massage?
Andy.
I voted it cool. There's useful, funny, or cool. Terrible
cool
attitude.
story.
Just called the place at 9:15 on a Wednesday. Asked to speak to the owner. He said the owner's not there. This
is the breed of people that leave a negative Yelp review because of attitude.
Oh, wow.
It's always funny.
First of all, Jing L. She's a Westworld. She's not even real.
Yeah, for sure.
This chick's a robot. Update. The manager read my review and taken the measure to address the issue. You got a bad massage. Listen, you're lucky you weren't mugged or robbed at this place. Like, count your fucking blessings, dude. Yeah. Sorry the manager was rude. He's got 30 fucking full-on UFC fighters sugaring each other in all these goddamn rooms.
Cut him some slack, dude.
Dude, I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna be like, yo. I was like, hey, do you have any rooms open? They're like, yeah, we have one. I'm like, okay, I want a full sugaring. I want to get sugared.
I haven't looked it up. I don't know what it means, but I want it to happen to me.
I saw the picture of a viscous orange, thick
syrup,
just fucking jism, and I want to get sugared. And they're like, you got it. And they're like, are you a cop? I'm like, wow. They're like, because you have to tell us if you... No, you don't.
No, you don't. You can just
Let's call that private investigator we looked up that one time. Let's get him to show up here, see if we can create some kind of like web of mischief. Yeah. You know?
Create some intrigue.
I want to say I'm going to hire him for a job. And he's like, I'm like, I'd really prefer we could just talk about this in person. He's like, yeah, you want to meet for coffee or something? I'm like, actually, I got this place.
You're going to love it.
Just type in this address. Do you know what sugaring is?
He's like, yes, I do.
He's like, I do. And unfortunately, I don't have any more pubes left to take off. They're all off. So we can just talk.
You just get a donut. Oh, all right, we got to wrap this. We've been talking about spas forever and sugaring.
Well, let's wrap with a reflection. Would you go back not only to this spa, but to a day spa in general?
I'll go back to this spa.
Did you feel at the end like you were noticeably more relaxed?
I did.
Did your identity get stolen?
Too soon to tell.
I
did it yesterday. So.
We'll figure that out.
Yeah.
What was your favorite part about it?
Ooh,
what was your favorite? What was the thing that made you?
I think
sugar the most.
Here's when I really sugared. Yeah. It was when you go from the hot to the cold, and then they have they have a really nice place to chill on the roof. And then going into the ice sauna, which is a super cold sauna. So I'm leaving. It's kind of hot out. So I was super hot and then going super cold. I'm not sweating at all. I'm a dry boy. Yeah. No sweat on me whatsoever. Leaving and getting in my car. Dude, I felt good, man.
You felt good. You felt
I knew
refreshed.
I was now aware of where I stood in the dick size hierarchy.
Yeah. Did it humble you? Did it empower you?
It made me more comfortable with who I was.
Really?
Yeah.
You're like, listen, we all got dicks.
And honestly, I probably had one of the smaller dicks.
Yeah.
For
sure. But you're like, it doesn't matter because in this baseball, we're all just guys trying to come.
Yep.
And why is there a kid here? Because now the energy's weird.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How many guys went to that baseball that day? They were like, dude, I'm going to flirt with some boys.
Yeah.
Like the boys. And then they get in there and they're like, wait, not this kind of. Why is.
Yeah. Well, okay, what I'll say about that, there's no flirting going on. It's actually completely silent.
Oh, my God,
Yeah.
dude. What is that like?
You're
you
not
just walk
supposed to,
in
like,
there and
etiquette,
you just hear, like,
yeah.
just, like, flaps. I just feel like you would hear skin flapping just.
Yeah, you probably.
From various just people walking around. There's legs flapping there, balls on that side. Like,
especially because you're getting out of the hot tub, man.
Yeah, there's dripping.
Yeah.
There's a lot of... How moist was it?
Super moist, dude.
Dude, like the air was pretty...
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, man. It's like walking into like a pool, like a YMCA pool, man.
Dude, I never really went to public pools growing up. My aunt had a pool, so it's kind of better than everyone else. But like...
Nice.
Yeah, dude.
Outdoor, though. Of course, yeah.
And dude, in ground too, not an above ground pool. Dude, if you have an above ground pool, tell me why you voted for Trump. I would like to know.
Yeah, we didn't even have an above ground pool when growing up. That's actually the level of wealth. Actually, we got to cut this episode, dude. You done? Have we reached an hour?
Yeah, we're at an hour.
I feel like my fears were at like an hour and a half.
No, we're not. we're at like exactly an hour. If you have an above ground pool, tell me what kind of things you're growing in there. Because God knows, dude, an above-ground pool, to be clear, I would love to have one.
I went to my friend Jordan Sharp's all the time, and he had an above-ground pool, and I thought it was just as much fun as my Aunt Debbie, who had a in-ground.
Above-ground pools are different kind of vibe. An in-ground pool is more like you're hanging out, you're like socializing,
right?
You're with people.
It's cooling off.
Above ground pool, you're like, somebody's going to get hit in the face with a plastic water gun. Right. There's going to be bloodshed. Mm-hmm. Kids are going to scream. There's like a jukebox, or there's like a little boombox playing Smash Mouth.
Someone's going to fuck up their backflip.
Someone's going to Someone's going to hit their chin on the side of the board and lose all of their teeth.
Right.
And we're all going to have a good time.
And it's going to be the kid whose parents can't afford veneers.
Yeah. You're at the richest friend's house. He's got an above ground pool. He's doing good. All right. Let's wrap this.
We're done. Thanks for watching the
episode.
Have a good day.
Subscribe.
Tell your friends. Make a Patreon page for us, and then convince people to donate to it.